What's up, psychos, and welcome to day 8 of 30 days of book rec. Yesterday we talked about These Monstrous Deeds by TJ Hamel. Today I'm going to be talking about Drown in You, which is the first book in the spin-off series These Monstrous Survivors. So in These Monstrous Deeds, Carter meets Casey, who is another survivor. There's a scene where the two of them are in the same room and they both break rules. And they're both punished for it. Carter's punishment it's very severe, but it's much less severe than what we learn in this book, what Casey's punishment was. Casey did not have the luxury of being owned by somebody who was actually a secret agent. He truly had a very, very evil man holding the reins. The first couple of chapters of this book, I think about a lot, they broke me. I'm not mincing words here. I'm tearing up thinking about it. Casey did not deserve that. And what F's me up is just knowing that things like that happen to real people. And oh my God, I'm emotional. I'm literally gonna cry on this video. Anyway, Nate from These Monstrous Deeds, that's Carter's partner. His best friend is his second in command, Benny. And he sends Benny to go and save Casey, quote unquote, purchase Casey. And this book operates on the same timeline as the third book in the first trilogy, just from Casey and Benny's point of view. So you get their entire relationship between Casey and Benny and their healing arc in this one installment. So as somebody who reads a lot of romance, this is the first time I've ever encountered the daddy and the boy schmink. And I learned a lot about different schminks in reading, and I am not here to yuck anybody's freaking yum because my schminks are fucked. But it's also okay to be like, something's not for you. The daddy and boy schmink wasn't really my jam. What I can appreciate about it is the fact that TJ Hamel clearly intentionally used this schmink as a poetic device to support Casey's specific needs. Because of what happened to Casey and Casey's trauma, he really struggles with things like self-care after the events have come to fruition. He has water-based trauma and issues with breath, and it's all very sad because he used to be a swimmer. So things like bathing and taking care of himself and just full-blown the depression that he's in, he's unable to eat and feed himself, and he feels a lot of shame around these things. And he almost regresses into this kind of boy mentality where he can't take care of himself. He needs a caretaker. Happily, Benny has a daddy schmink, and he's almost just the perfect insert for exactly what Casey needs. And I think that's just a really good example where not everything in every book has to be for everyone, but you can still appreciate the care and the art that an author took while creating a story for you to read. Anyway, this book was incredible. I actually read this book first before reading the Monstrous Deeds series, and I was like, I feel like I'm missing something. And one of my lovely followers over on the Clog Hub were the ones that informed me that this is a spinoff and you're supposed to read that trilogy first. So hopefully you're seeing this in the correct order. Make sure you read this first because you'll understand what's going on. I wasn't lost, but I just the whole time was I feel like I should know what's going on with Carter and Nate because they got a lot of chemistry over there. So yeah, anyways, I absolutely loved this book as well. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about the next 2 books in this spin-off trilogy. We're going to talk about Mason, who is Carter's brother. And outside of the first original 3, I think the last book in this spin-off, which is Mason's kind of culmination, the final piece of his story, is my favorite. So I'm really excited for tomorrow. Let me know in the comments any books that hit you the way Casey's trauma hit me, where I just literally sometimes will be sitting minding my own freaking business and I'll just randomly remember something that Casey went through and tear up. If you have any book that have emotionally impacted you on that level, I want to read them. So please let me know and comment below. Thank you for watching today's episode of 30 Days of Book Recs. I will catch you in the next video. In the meantime, if you did want to support me by checking out any of my books that I've written, here's my backlist. I've got a wide range in here from a contemporary surf romance to some pitch black paranormal dark romances. Take your pick. All of my books are available on KU if you want to check them out. I also have videos detailing the content of each book if you want to check them out on my channel. But I totally understand if that's just not in the cards right now. You might be going Alex, in this freaking economy, yeah, right. So if you don't have the means to financially support me by reading the books, that is obviously totally okay too. I am just glad that you are here. So any interaction that you can give me on this video goes a long way. So if you want to comment, or subscribe, really anything is appreciated. Just smash all of those buttons. Okay, thank you. I love you. I'll see you in the next video.